Today on the channel, we head to Shop AEW once again for a little big rubber guy action, this time with Will Ospreay and Sting.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Collect Major Shop AEW Big Rubber Guys exclusive. And today we're to the AEW variety with Will Ospreay and Sting. But for all your Shop AEW exclusives, Shop AEW, not sure what the future holds of all that. But for everything else under the sun, I guess head over to Collect Major. They got plenty of big rubber guys to keep you busy. And even better, head over to jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Shop AEW exclusives for AEW figures. It's been a dicey, cloudy mess. We explained it in the Hangman video. Check that one out if you missed it. Won't belabor the point here today, but a lot of people mad they can't get their hands on these. It is stuck to the aftermarket. I fully understand, not having the finances at the time or not being aware of the line or not collecting the line at the time, whatever it may be. It is what it is, I guess. But we do know we got Sting repaints. Now, we got a 4th of July Sting sold out really quick. Let me tell you, they're going to get the most out of their molds. I would not be shocked to see this with the blue trunks or the blue tights on in the future, kind of like the original Galoob figure. Would not be shocked to see that in the future. So hang tight for that one. Wouldn't be shocked at San Diego Comic-Con, depending when you're watching this, depending when this post. Right now it's before San Diego Comic-Con, but I'm sure we'll see some more Sting stuff at SDCC. Will Ospreay, kind of the same thing. They could easily do repaints variants of this one. Gotta get the most out of your molds. We know how that goes. But we don't know if these are still going to be Shop AEW. There's been no word on Series 2. We do got an Adam Copeland figure coming. Obviously, the Sting, we knew about that one. Would have to imagine, once again, San Diego Comic-Con will get some more news on the future of this line. Maybe it'll be in-house Collect Major. Maybe it'll be available to everybody. Maybe it'll be Shop AEW or somewhere else. We'll see. But, of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I'll start with Will Ospreay. I guess we'll save the best for last. There's no way the Stinger's not the best in this one here. However, you're probably looking at your next AEW World Heavyweight Champion, I have to imagine. Going over there to Wembley later this summer against Kenny Omega for the title. Kenny kind of feels like that, the mailman, is that what they call it? Why do I ask Todd Farley about wrestling? He knows nothing. Mark Summers would know, but he's back to work, of course. But the mailman champion, Kenny Omega, got it off MJF, and he's going to pass it over to, of course, Will Ospreay. I'm sure they'll have a great match at Wembley, but I'm fully expecting the hometown boy, the country boy, whatever you want to call it, winning the title. Makes all the sense in the world, especially after a year ago or so. He broke his neck, had all that kind of stuff going on. It writes itself. It's a beautiful painted picture that only Bob Ross could have possibly done, or your old buddy Kyle here. But there's all Will Ospreay doing Will Ospreay things in the Shop AEW Collect Major Big Rubber Guy packaging. Looking good down there in the graphic. Will Ospreay. AEW, nothing. Shop AEW exclusive. All the usual hits. 18 and up on this one. On the back, got the cross-sell. You know we're unboxing all of these in the Chase editions. I'm very thankful they didn't do Sting and Ospreay as Chases. Not a big fan of it, as I said once again in the Hangman video. I don't like the Chases. I like them to be their own thing. Sell them separately. Okay, there's only 250. Be there at 9 a.m. to get your chance. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see random chases anymore. Hopefully that does not happen. We'll see what happens, though. But looking good on the back. Doesn't say anything. Nothing like that going on. Let's get Ospreay out of the package. You got the resealable package on these. And you guys know by now I do save my packaging on these figures. There's old Will Ospreay right there. An interesting look. But I do save my packaging. Got to save it. You never know. I guess you put it back in. And I don't save a lot of packaging, but this is some packaging I save. So a gentle off to the side. See you later. Let's pull out the hidden blade. I guess that's what he's getting ready to do. The old hidden blade right there. Going to just bam, nail somebody. It almost looks like you could throw a towel over it, though, and you could be like a waiter. One of those fancy waiters. Kind of has that look, too. Start with the head, though. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Got the poofy hair up top, got the beard going on. I'm not sure I could tell you this is Will Ospreay if somebody just handed it to me, and that could be my own not knowing Will Ospreay enough. I mean, I've seen him on AEW every single week a million times. I guess I could probably say, hey, guess 3 names. I'm sure I could get there. But it does look good. Skin tone good on here, not overly tan. A nice tone to him here. Of course, from England, not many people in England have a nice tan. Not like Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior and the Macho Man and Matt Cardona, some of the most tanned individuals. Some people think they're in blackface. You're exactly right, McFarlane, but not necessarily. Got the big old fist of fury over here. Got the splayed out hand on this side. You got the wrappings on the wrist. You got the elbow wrappings over here with the elbow pad looking very good. Love the gold and green. Gives me the Oakland A's feels here, but you got the silver mixed in, so it's not totally legit. You do got the boots down here looking very good with the kick pads going there. No shirt on here. We do get some of the tattoo work on the side looking pretty good. Very, very nice. Obviously, no articulation on these figures. We understand that. I always talk about playability. I'm not sure this would be a very good playability one in my childhood LJN fed. I guess he's doing elbows, bulldogs, crossbodies, drop kicks, punches to the guts, maybe. A liver shot like a young Boss Rutan could be. I don't know. But still very good. A lot of people after this one. Obviously, this whole entire set, chases and regulars, skyrocketing on the aftermarket. Is what it is, though. 2026 big rubber guys. Right over there, Will Ospreay. But now we're going to the main event. It's Sting. I'm a little Stinger. I met Sting a couple of years ago. It was so cool to meet Sting. I just missed out meeting the Ultimate Warrior, my 2 childhood heroes, one WCW, one WWF. Really bummed. I was supposed to meet the Ultimate Warrior. It was like a week after he died. He was supposed to be up in Minnesota. Missed it. I just have the memories of a little kid running into him in the bathroom. Once upon a time at a WWE main event, Superstars taping, all that kind of stuff. I think I was 9 years old at the time, and he was super nice to me for the 2 seconds I interacted with him in the bathroom. He was coming off from the trough urinal. Yes, the trough urinal. You don't see those very often anymore. And he did one of these in my head as he walked by. I said, well, Ultimate Warrior. Why am I telling this Ultimate Warrior to Sting unboxing? I don't know, but here we are. But we're going to dive into Sting looking like the Galoob once upon a time, and in a plot twist, never had the Galoob version this is kind of based on. I just had the standard blue. Would love to get this one in the Galoob style. One of these days I'll go back and get those figures. That's on my long game to-do list. But this Sting, very happy to get this here. Looking good. Surfer Sting will always be my favorite Sting. That's where I came into Sting. Yes, I came into Sting as Surfer Sting. It was a wild night, let me tell you. But he looks really good here. Really excited to have this one. Can't wait for the repaint in the 4th of July colors or the American colors, I guess, to match my shirt. I'll probably wear it for the unboxing, too. Hallmarks of Will Ospreay on the packaging. You got the Shop AEW, the big rubber guys collect major AEW. But you got Sting down here in the bottom. 18 and up once again. Sting on the back, got the cross sell, all the hits being played on the packaging design. No blurb, no jibber jabber, none of that kind of stuff. But let's get old Sting out of the package here and see what all the fuss is about. Let me tell you, anytime there's a Surfer Sting figure, there is fuss, especially for me. I'm fussing about it. Looking amazing right there. You know that's playing all the hits for me. I'm excited for this one. Looking very cool. Come on, Sting. Let's get this show on the road. I've waited long enough. These took like well over a year to get here or something like that. Off to the side. Gentle see you later. Man, oh man, it's Sting. It's just getting this in my hand. The first thing I say is, what would I have done if I was like 7, 8 years old, like back in the day, if I had this in my fig fed with LJNs? Oh my gosh, things would have been different. My life would have turned out different if I would have had this when I was a little kid. And imagine if I had Ultimate Warrior and him. Can you believe it? There'd be Intercontinental Champion, Warrior World Champion. That's what it would have been. I'm sorry. And then they would have also been Tag Team Champions. And they would have been undefeated forever. That would have been my childhood fig fed. Man, I love this Sting, though. I'm here for all the Stings, especially Surfer Sting. Got that bright blonde hair. He's got those coked out eyes, man. He's ready to party, of course. It was the 80s after all, and he was probably on a surfboard while he did it. Got the white teeth going on. Love the face paint. New York Mets with a little dash of white in their face paint. White wrist tape. 2 fists of Sting Fury up here. Looking good. Classic Sting position. Got a nice tan to him, especially compared to Will Ospreay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here for that tan. Love the bright, almost neon orange pants. And you got the scorpion in the blue. It's playing all the hits here. And then those blue boots with the gold on them. Ooh, chef's kiss right there. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. This is stuff that gets me excited. Man, oh man, if I had this as a kid. Ooh, if I had it as a kid. Look at that rat tail in the back. That was a step too far for Sting, though. Even as a kid, I was like, he needs to ditch that rat tail. That's not the look. That's not the look. And I said that as a kid. I say it right now. It went out of style. But if he would have put a bead in it, that could have possibly helped. Maybe, maybe not. But he does got the Stinger rat tail. Man, oh man. Big Rubber Guys 2026 Collect Major. Very fun. Obviously, if I'm a little bit biased here between these two, but Sting is going to be the one I want. A little interesting in the body style. It's funny as when I saw this one first with the images and stuff and all that, I thought he was more straight up, but it's more like kind of slouched back and like kind of arms up. It's a little weird. Like he's got a little bit of a spine curve, and then his arms are curved. So it's a little different, but it works. It's all right. I like it. I love it. That's what I'm going to say. Would love to get a Sting like this one too. Original San Francisco Toy Makers Edition. You can see that size comparison here. But I would love to get a Big Rubber Guy of this version of Sting. I'm trying to put it out there in the universe. Would love to see something like this. I think it would be absolutely amazing. Maybe one day. We'll see what happens. And then I do got the LJN Ultimate Warrior on store shelves at Target right now. Can you imagine these two in my childhood fig fed? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Very cool though. These guys almost look like they match tag team style too. So very cool to see that. I feel bad for Will Ospreay being part of this review because he should have got a little bit more shine to him. But when you're facing off against Surfer Sting, it's tough to get all the shine. It's tough to get any shine in all honesty. But this figure is very cool as a statue and stuff, but not a lot of playability with this one. Sting would have all the playability in the world. There's a million things I could do with this Sting. There's a million things I could do with this Sting. But very, very fun. Happy to have it in the collection. Bring on all the Stings. I'm here for every single Sting they put out there. I'm going to get every single one. Love me some Stinger. And Will Ospreay, not bad for what it is, but not going to be my favorite from this series. I think the Hangman, obviously Sting is number one, Hangman number two, then probably Will Ospreay, then probably Tony Storm. That's just how it nets out for me. And we'll get to Tony Storm eventually here on the channel, just like we got to the Hangman Adam Pages as well. So there it is, though. That is another Big Rubber Guys, the Shop AEW exclusive, Will Ospreay and Sting. Be interested to hear your thoughts on these ones. Pick up, pass, long game, no game, didn't order them game, don't care about them game, whatever it may be. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this very YouTube channel. And we got another YouTube channel as well you can subscribe to. Dangerously close to 10,000 subscribers on that second channel. And once we get there, we're going to do a big giveaway. Do a giveaway on this channel too for 60,000. Why wouldn't we? So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, thumbs up the video, and then don't forget Patreon, YouTube channel memberships for early access to the videos, bonus content, you name it, and your best way to support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available wherever podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Sting and Will Ospreay too, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I walk 47 miles of barbed wire. Use a cobra snake for a neck. See you later!